Well, San Francisco has a new plan to keep COVID-19 from spreading through an at-risk community. Part of the solution could be these white boxes being painted on some city streets. KPIX 5's Kenny Choi live at City Hall with exactly what's going on. Kenny?
You know, the mayor says that the situation near the Tenderloin and Civic Center has gotten worse over the last few weeks. Today, she laid an 8-point plan to try to tackle this problem, but many in this area are saying that it's not going to work. More tents taking up sidewalks with hardly any space to get through.
It's the kids, there's schools around here. You know, there's women and families that have to go through here to get to work.
City crews are busy setting up the Safe Sleeping Village on Fulton Street. It's part of the plan to provide safer sleeping areas.
It's not just the city's responsibility. It's the people who are a part of that community.
The mayor's announcement comes on the heels of a new lawsuit filed this week in federal court by UC Hastings Law School and residents demanding the city clean up the crowded streets.
We are set to be as aggressive as we can with implementing it so that the people of that community can notice and see a difference.
You've been there longer than a year. Things should not get worse under your control. Things should be getting better, and they're not getting better, they're getting worse. According
to the Tenderloin Neighborhood Safety Assessment, the number of tents and makeshift structures throughout the problematic area has exploded 285% since January, and the city as a whole, 71%. Supervisor Matt Haney oversees and lives in the neighborhood.
When you walk outside, to not be able to have distance to people, when you go to the market, to be at risk of getting the virus because you can't shelter in place. I mean, that's unacceptable. And it's dangerous not just for the Tenderloin, it's dangerous for the whole city.
The city will focus on the 13 most problematic blocks, including parts of Eddy Street and Larkin. Part of the plan also includes providing more access to hygiene areas and drinking water.
It's just stagnated, it's just like at a pace. It's not moving like nowhere. It's not moving backwards, it's not moving forward.
There's a few, little washing areas like that, things like that. But I mean, if that's going to prevent the spread of coronavirus, I don't think so.
Haney, who has been critical of the mayor, says that a lot more needs to be done. The city says that it has housed about 1,000 people so far in hotel rooms. Haney says that that number needs to hover around 8,000 and that more needs to be done, including addressing the drug dealing going on in the Tenderloin, as well as more services needed in that neighborhood. We're live in San Francisco. Kenny Choi, KPIX 5.